But I grew up with so many, so many self-esteem issues because I was really small. And I mean, I had jokes from family who would say different things about if there wasn't for a straight line, I wouldn't have a shape and things as such. And they always are joking, or they don't necessarily mean to be harsh with their words. However, it does do something to us, like Stephanie said. It's something that we then have to deal with. And a lot of times we're younger when we hear it, so we're not like built in the things of our confidence and what God thinks of us and our body images. But what I realized is that these words or these self-esteem issues come from other people, what other people said. It's not something that we woke up and was like, oh, I don't like my body. It was something that we heard. And it's just crazy because it's like, but what did God say? All of these words that we're allowing into our spirits and allowing into ourselves, and as moms and as women, we're not teaching younger girls or younger women how to hear what God said about them. And He created us in His image, but He also talks about not a physical appearance, but more of a spiritual appearance, because God is not concerned with what we look like on the outside. He is concerned with what we are on the inside. We talked about Proverbs 31. Even there, he says, charm is deceptive and beauty is fleeting, but a woman who fears the Lord is to be praised. And so when we look at those things, then we begin to build ourselves beautifully on the inside out. My grandma used to say, girl, I don't care how cute you are on the outside. If you're ugly on the inside, you're ugly. And I used to laugh about that, but when you think about it, it's like that's true, because sometimes you might find someone who you might not necessarily think is pleasing to the eye, but their personality is so it's so exciting. It's so jovial. You want to just be around them. You want to know more, see more. There are things that we have to do so that we can like clean ourselves and fix our hair and put on a little lip gloss so your lips are not trapped and dry when you're trying to minister, because the reality of it is people will not even listen to a thing that you're saying if you don't look like God has graced your life. So I mean, there was one time I listened to Joyce Meyer, and she was talking about when she got her facelift. And she said she was so concerned about it, and then people saying different things to her. And she decided to make a joke back, like, well, the Bible tells me to present myself without spot or blemish. And that's what I did. So she had a little witty joke to come back with that. But it was like for so long, she prayed and she prayed, and it was like, well, God, what, how would you feel if I changed my face? And she said she felt like God finally said, it's your face. Like, do what you want, what you do, do what you want to do with it. However, what I'm concerned more about is what's in you. So, yes, I think we need to now focus more on what's in us. Like, I'll make it quick, but my son, he's so into himself, like his hair, and he has an earring and his chain, and he wants to look all of these different ways. And he's like, oh, when I come, people gonna be like, you cute. Well, I don't know how many of you will agree with this, but I cut his hair, I took his earrings, I took his chain, and he still looks very presentable. But I had to let him know, sir, we're targeting your heart. I care more about what's in you than what's on the outward appearance. And once I can see that you really care about your heart, and you care about people, and you care about the things that God wants you to do, then all of the things that you want to put on or you want to be, I'll know that they are a part of you. It's not those things defining who you are. It's you defining yourself, but you like those things to add on to you. I never want you to become what you're wearing. So I that is one of my biggest things, to focus on what God focused on, what's on the inside of you. Clean yourself up, brush your teeth, fix your hair, put on your lip gloss, girl. Be presentable so that people will want to be like the God that's in you, or they'll see what you have and they'll want what that is, and that's God.
Hi everybody, I hope you enjoyed this video. Subscribe today and you'll never miss a new upload. Thanks for being a part of our Better Together community.